Arc 1964 here again, off to York, one of my favourite race courses. So I think it's probably the second race course I've been to, highest race course I've been to. It's about just over 22, 23 times since 2015. Either that or Ascot. I think it's York, just by a couple. Newcastle, my local course, is the highest, although I have to say I prefer the race course for Ascot and York to Newcastle, but obviously I live there, it's easier to get around to meetings in Newcastle. It's a Bonky Cup Stakes, so I've been there before. There's one or two about slightly more minor meetings on here, but like I say, I have a tendency, a cut-off point of sort of £10,000 to win a race, so there's maybe a few times now. And so I'm now going to, there's a few new races, or maybe just races changing somewhere. I think more lighting, you tend to look at what I've been to before. And so one of my many spreadsheets I have in my life of excessive amount there, really. So there's a few. I've got plans now. Let's think about this. And there's a place, Tottenham Racecourse, National Trust place. I keep forgetting the name of it. I have to look up where it is. I thought I didn't want to keep reading the indicator when it was. And now realising I thought it was opposite Racecourse. It is rather opposite back straight of York. It's not actually opposite Racecourse entrance. Because there are a lot of places in New York, and I was thinking where have not been, and where not almost some of it's now been twice. Do I really want to keep going to, was something new? Castles have gone to just three, there's a couple of places nearby. I mean, I've been there before, but it's near the station. It's probably, I might pop there first, but I'll do that first, because actually the place, National Trust place, only opens at 11 o'clock anyway. But saying it's going to take the best part of 2.5 hours to get to the grandstand. Well, I don't know if I have a grandstand ticket, not Premier today. From this place, I have to go back down York. It is actually a quicker way. And I looked it up and I was thinking there's a plot a route map app on the website. Slightly less good than it used to be, because unfortunately some of the data they had became much more expensive, and so they can't do postcodes. But it's about registering paying the money when I don't need to pay, because it's a lot of their services I don't need. But it's useful to just find how long things are. And the original plan is I prefer that or an open map thing to Google Maps, where often Google Maps has more data. And they wanted me to go down into York through the racecourse, and it was a part of me to walk racecourse, so the horses coming down to the from the other side of near the main road down towards the pre-parade. And I was thinking, well, I don't think I can do that. And I looked it up actually, and apparently someone's saying, the internet post, it must be true, but I think it probably is true. The Town York Racecourse is effective right of way, apart from this race meetings on. So this would be perfectly fine to do, apart if it wasn't for today. But obviously, I'm not want to do that another day, so I'm not going to be in York. I was going to say something really profound, and I can't remember what it was. But yeah, it's about half hour, because you have to go back up the home straight and then back around down the road into York and get to the grandstand entrance. It's a little annoying. Other race meetings, I've got another one in York this time, in July this time. It's a Premier ticket. I have to wear my jacket and tie. I don't really like it. I don't wear my jacket so much. Ties I don't like, but it is a dress code, unfortunately. A couple of Hamilton, because I can go via, one I can go via cheaply from Newcastle to Carlisle, one of the two meetings. Via train ticket, get very cheap tickets via Carlisle. The first one of the two, I can't do that because I think I've said that I just on Sunday series meeting. I'm a great fan of these. Very good renovation. And after the final race, I have to go via Edinburgh. It's a little more expensive, and also it's quicker to get back home and land with Carlisle. It means it was the final race. Got Newbury. I can't remember what Newmarket or not actually. I'm not sure. I may have one like this. I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do actually. I have a listed race at Newbury, one at Newmarket, and some others which I forgot completely. Have to go for and think what on earth they are, because again I can't remember. Doncaster, I think, or Doncaster. I don't think I got Doncaster. There's one at Southall coming up, and that's a really good meeting. Unfortunately it's expensive because I have to go via Nottingham each way, and it's quite a slow rate around Nottingham, because Wollaston Station, where Southall is, Wollaston Station, it's not most well serviced station in the country certainly, and I think especially on Sunday. There's another Sunday, and not just a series meeting, but I don't think it is, but it's just a regular meeting at several. We've had quite a lot of good meetings coming in. I'm very surprised. Last time, last time my main card suddenly shoved at the last race in my meeting, which is ridiculous, I felt. I had to miss that race because I had to get home. I was saying my earlier stuff that I was at Leicester and Sutherland 2 nights in a row, or 2 days in a row rather, meetings. It's not the first race on my card, and so if there was any train delay, I must miss a race. It just seems why put in the first once that you miss especially 40 grand to win a race. One meeting it's the last race on my card, and another meeting the first race on my card, and it just seems very strange. I might do a TV in the Sunday series, possibly. The first one certainly wasn't, because it wasn't on ITV at all. So what was going on there, I don't know. This one, there's a decent chance it is, but again, it might be from the TV, but it's a bit of a... I don't like this, because if there's transport issues for people, not just me, he's easily missed the first race, and usually it's not a disaster unless it's a major race meeting like Cheltenham, Mascot, or one of the major races. It's a pain, and I just don't understand why they're doing it. There's one or two others. I think you're going to Goodwood for the first day of the Glorious Goodwood. I've been to those days, 5 days separate times. It's just one of the valuable handicaps I think I've not been to, because they were booked with me. And the 8-race card, I hadn't noticed this actually. I bought an 8-race card in the Goodwood this year. I'm not sure I was there last year. Certainly wasn't when I went to Glorious Goodwood. And there's an argument, so that's a possibility. I'm not sure. It's just London's more expensive. It's not a ridiculous expensive train. It's about just to London's about 75 a turn looking at, and then that's ticket from London to Chichester, £7 each way. When I thought that, I was looking at doing that, but then you've got a £6-7 return ticket on the bus from Chichester to Racecourse and back, because we charge on Glorious Goodwood, but not any other meeting. We do a Glorious Goodwood meeting with Racecourse or whoever it is for service charge. And adding in the metro to Newcastle to London, I won't be able to get back to the metro back, and down and the tube there and back, and it's going to push £100 probably £100 total over, so transport them on the ticket. So I'll see. I'm not sure about that. It is not a cheap thing to do. I think it's probably in back's rather expensive for some reason. From London to Newcastle is more expensive the other way. I don't quite understand that. So there's that one. There'll be others, I am sure. I just can't think what they are. I don't think anything I can... Haydock I'm going to at some point in July, June. I don't remember which meeting it is. Go train to Wigan. There's a possibility you could actually go to Wigan to Bryn on the train. That's possible. It's about a 40-minute walk to get into the actual to grandstand, sort of type. Well, this main entrance in Haydock. There's 10 minutes before you actually enter the Haydock grounds. You have 10 minutes to walk down. That's 40 minutes from Bryn Station. It's quite a walk, really. Our bus is much more convenient with that one. Oh yes, and Cartmel. Let's not forget Cartmel. I've got Cartmel coming up as well.